Good morning. It's currently Monday, December 8th, and it is 12:42, and I am making stuff to eat. I have a lot going on this week, and I feel like I have a lot going on today too. So today I have class, and then I have SAB meeting, then I have training for track and field, and also like a lift afterwards, and then I have studying. And then this week is my birthday on Wednesday, so there's that. It's not that I'm not excited, but it's just like I'm not at home to celebrate it with my friends and family. I don't really celebrate my birthday either because all of my friends and I are in school, and my birthday falls around like finals week. It's usually like the week before. Or some people have finals like this week. Like this week I have a final for my lab class. So I don't make it a point to really celebrate my birthday. At least not right now. I'm also making hash browns. So yeah, I don't celebrate my birthday super often. I don't know what I'm gonna do this year because again, I literally have 2 finals next week. So I need to study. Because I've took 6 classes this semester. I finished 1 class already. I have a final for another class, and then next week I have my four other ones. So I have pharmacology, I have my math class, and then I have my 2 fundamentals classes for nursing. So we're doing exam review today and on Wednesday for the fundamentals class, and then pharmacology and math are both online. So I can I've just been studying for those as I've been going. I have pharmacology lectures to watch this week to prep up for the final next week. So that's where we're at. That's what's going on. And this week is also my first track meet in hella long. So I'm very excited. I'm very nervous. This week is definitely going to keep me very busy, but I'm very grateful that it's going to keep me busy because I know I'm going to be kind of sad on my actual birthday. But since I have so much stuff to get ready for, I won't be too upset, or I won't have time to really dwell on it. So that's what's going on. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna finish making this, and then I'll probably check in when we're at dinner or when I'm out of class or just sometime later, but we'll get there. Oh, also last time you see me, my hair is not done. Well, this is a week old. This is the weekend, but I just got twists to hold me over until I get home and my mom can braid it. And same thing for my face. I'm kind of holding it off to wait till I get home for my cousin to wax me, because last time I got waxed, the lady burned my eyebrows and I didn't really realize it. I didn't notice it because again, when it happened, it didn't hurt or anything. So I was like, okay. I was like, all right, fine, whatever. I think there's too much grease in this pan. But yeah, I will check in later. We're on our way to class now. And on the menu for today's listening, I'm listening to X Love's newest EP with Riz on it and Beep. That song is so good. But that's where we're at. I'll probably check in after class or at dinner, or I don't know. We'll see. Well, I'll check in whenever I check in. But see you in a second. Class done. Now I'm heading to go grab a little snack to eat before my meeting with SAB, and then I go to dinner, grab food, and then I go home and just kind of relax. We did review for my 102 class, and that shit was so good. I do feel pretty smart right now, but there's a lot of stuff I do have to go over, so that's where we're at. I will check in later. So we're checking in. It's currently 5:30 and it's pitch black outside. After SAB, I went to dinner with a couple of friends. It was really good. They said that I don't listen to enough music, because I don't listen to dance hall or a lot of dance halls, so they're gonna give me a dance hall playlist. Right now I'm at home, kind of just relaxing. I have shorts on. I have shorts on underneath my sweats for practice tonight. And what else? Literally not much else. Right now, we're listening to Killing It from Royal Family, their IDL set. I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. That's what's going on. I'm super excited. I have a couple of dance projects lined up when I go home. I Focus and Fear, and the people that are interested in both of them are so good. I'm like so excited. I'm definitely gonna start learning both pieces probably sometime during this week, maybe on Thursday, or Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, that's where we're at. I'm only checking again when I'm on my way to training or at training. I just got out of training and I'm really disappointed in myself. I just feel like it's a combination of like pressures of like I want myself to do really well, and I feel like I have something to prove, and I don't want to let my team down, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But it's just like, I don't know, man. I think this is the closest I've ever been to like almost crying outside of a practice in a while. So that's where we're at. That's what's going on. I'm already back at the dorm building, so I'm gonna get inside here, shower, eat, and go to sleep because I don't have training at 11 tomorrow. They moved it to 2, so I'm going to rest up and take up all the time I can get. So I'll check in tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow's training is better than what it was today. Good morning. Currently next day, it is now Tuesday, December 9th, and it is like 1:15. Yeah, it's 1:15 right now. I have training at 2. I woke up after review, or not after review. After training yesterday, I got home, showered, and then I was on Discord with my friends and was doing that while my laundry was in the washer and dryer. And now, today, I have training again this afternoon at 2. And then from there, I have my friends and I are doing, there's some friends and I from a cohort above me. They're doing a wow, crazy. I've been craving hot pot really bad though. They're doing a hot chocolate night at 4 p.m., which is crazy to say that, but it is gonna be dark by 4 p.m. So I'm gonna go to that too, and then I have to study for my math exam this week and listen to my farm lectures, so I'm probably gonna do that while I'm there with them. I probably study farm while I'm with them, but maybe not watch the lectures. And then math is math. It's not that it's super easy, but like it's easy for the most part. It's literally just college algebra. But what I will say is fucking exponential function. I don't need that. Literally, what the fuck am I gonna use that for? So that's where we're at. That's what's going on. I'll catch in probably after I finish training, and I'm on my way to my friend's place at 4 p.m. But that's where we're at. That's what's going on. Talk to you later. We're checking back in. It's currently, it's like 3:30, and you see how it's already like, it's damn near almost dark. I just got done with training and with treatment, so we're going strong. He just says that I need to make sure I cool down and ice up after every practice from now on. So I mean, like, I've been doing that. Like, I've been warming up really well, and I've been stretching, and then I cool down after with more stretching, and kind of just like relax. But yeah, he just says that I need to cool down and ice up after every practice from now on, which is fine because I feel like I should have been doing that earlier, but I just wasn't. Because anytime I would go to the treatment room, nobody would be in there and I'd be like, well, what now? So I need to do that and make sure I'm really taking my time with warm-ups. So that's where we're at. That's what's going on. MFN, apparently they have never had a male runner in the 600. And guess what event I'm running? That's right, you guessed it, the 600. So literally, he said as long as I finish the race, I set a school record, which is crazy work. But I think I definitely want to do more than just finish the race. I want to be first, you know, I want to get a good time in it. So that's what's going on. I'm gonna get ready and change and then head over to my friend's place for hot cocoa. I'll catch you later. I'm checking in. We're back home from hot chocolate night. I was tricked. There was another study session. But it was a good session. I got a lot of work done. So now I'm gonna shower and do my skincare and I have laundry to fold. So I'm gonna do that. And while I do that, I want to listen to my pharmacology lectures for this week. So I will catch in probably in a couple hours because I turned 24 in T-minus like 3 hours. So we'll see what happens. Good morning. It's currently Wednesday, December 10th, 9:30 a.m. Your boy is officially 24. Not much planned today. I have final exam review for my fundamental class. I need to take a math test today. And we also pick up our uniform today for track and field. And I also have a workout. So I'm gonna get up maybe in like the next 30 minutes and then get ready for the day, get dressed, do my skincare, and just be and enjoy. Probably gonna make hash browns again because those are actually really good the other day. So that's where we're at. That's what's going on. Song of the day, Fiesta by Eyes-On. Give it a listen. Yeah, I will check in later. But you're probably gonna see me. You're gonna see me montage all of my getting ready clips. So I will catch in after I'm done getting ready. I just finished brushing my teeth, but I'm gonna swap from my do-rag to my shower cap to wash my face. It just is a lot better at keeping like the front of my twist out of my face, and I don't want to get any water on them at all. So on we go. And then it's not like I'm like super picky about like all of it being in there. But again, just keep the hair out of my face. I don't want to wet the ends of my twist because then they'll get all frizzy and no one wants to deal with that. So now we wash your face. I just finished washing my face with this, the clear gel. And if I learned a life hack the other day, and I use witch hazel to like, I wash my hands with soapy water, and then I'll put some of the cleanser in my hand, and then I'll put some witch hazel in it, and then like I'll go in to use it to help with the lather. It helps get rid of like any like whiteheads and stuff. So if you want a tip and trick, that is what I use. I also use it I also again, I kind of rinse my hands with it and then I put my toner and stuff on, which I'm gonna put my toner on right now. So. As we can see, I'm already undressed. My U Matter hoodie, my Uniqlo shirt, my UMFK sweats, and my forces. And then I also have on my product perfume and deodorant and my earrings. Okay, that's better. Earrings now. I'm gonna make breakfast. Just hash browns and bacon. I'm trying to use not everything. I'm trying to use a food that will expire when I'm not here for a month. So like the bacon will go bad in a month. The hash browns not so much because they're frozen, but I still want to use them, you know? So I'm gonna do that. And I'll probably check in on my way to class. I don't have much today. I have final exam review for my fundamental course, and then that's it. And then math, and then I need to study pharmacology, and I have ATI stuff to do. Also, it's fuck ATI. Me and all my bitches hate ATI. That is what I will say. Great resource, but 150 questions, like total for the semester for at least a clean 2-3 of my classes. Like, you're blowing me, bro. Like, please relax. But yeah, that's where we're at. That's what's going on. And we'll check in later. Again, most likely on my way to class. Okay, we're checking in. Right now, I'm in a study room in the library. My review today got moved from in-person to online, and I had literally just walked over to like the classroom, or like the space where the classroom is. So I was like, I'm not gonna go back home, because if I go back home, I'm not gonna want to do this review. So I'm in the library, and we're gonna do the review in about 30 minutes, and then I'll go back home, relax for a second, then grab my Divo stuff and go to the dining hall and eat dinner and bring stuff back. And then I go pick up my uniform at 6 and work out. So I'll pick up my uniform and work out same times as I'm already at the gym. And then that will be my Wednesday. Again, not really anything too crazy. When in 410, what is there to do, you know? And plus my birthday on Wednesday, literally in the middle of the week, and I have finals next week. Like, nothing was lining up for me. Nothing was lining up for me, I will say that. But that's where we're at. That is what's going on. I will check in later, most likely when I'm on my way back home from this review session. Okay, I'm checking it again. Exam review done, and now I'm just kind of chilling. I'm gonna stay at the library actually until maybe like 3:30, 3:45. So I'm gonna do my math exam now. I'm just gonna get my brain off of the nursing stuff right now. So I'm gonna do my math exam, and then I'm going to do pharmacology and look over my study guide for 201, which is my lab class that I have a final for tomorrow. I'm so excited. The semester's almost over, and I get to go home and spend time with my friends and family, and that is just gonna be great. So that's where we're at. That's what's going on. I will check in on my way home, most likely. Okay, I'm checking in. I got home from studying and was just kind of scrolling. Oh, it's snowing as fuck right now. Still wearing my other jacket, but you know, it is what it is. But I got home from studying and was just kind of doom scrolling. But now I'm on my way to dinner, and I'm gonna put stuff in my box so I can bring it home. And then I go and work out, and then after that, I am going to shower and sleep and stuff. So I'll check in later on tonight just to kind of recap how I'm feeling on my first birthday away from all my friends and family. So that's what's going on. That's where we're at. I will catch in later. We're back from training, and I went to go try and film a TikTok, and then my friends came outside. Two new friends that I made, they walked outside and they're like, we're going to the store. And I wasn't gonna go, but the two new friends I made are women, and it's dark outside, and I refuse to let any women walk in the dark by themselves. Like, I'd rather die. Don't let them do that. So I went to the store. I got protein milk, protein shakes, and popcorners, because it's my birthday and I deserve popcorners. Not much else going on. I'm gonna shower and do my skincare, and then I'll double back and I'll check in, and I will talk about how I feel today, since I'm not like by myself on my birthday, but you know, I'm not with my family and friends, and I don't get to do a cupcake at home with my mom and my cousin and my brother. So that is where we're at. That's what's going on. I will check in after my shower and my skincare. Okay, we're back. Shower done, skincare done. As you can see, I'm very, very glowy. It's been really dry. It's been like dry cold out here, so it's been really important that I slug at night, and then slug again in the morning too, but not as intense as it is at night, you know. That was my Wednesday. That was my birthday. How I'm feeling, I think I would be lying if I say I wasn't a little sad, you know, that like I'm not home for my birthday, and like I don't get to spend it with like my friends and family. I don't usually celebrate my birthday because my friends and I are all college students. Like, we have finals and stuff around this time, so it's hard for me to want to celebrate myself when I know that people are busy with something so important like classes. And it's like, I'll have another birthday, like, don't worry, trust. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Just a bit sad, kind of missing home, but it's not as bad. I think it would have been worse if my birthday was like when I first got here and I had like no friends, you know, like I probably would have died, like actually would have died. So that's where we're at, and kind of sad, but it's fine because I'm going home soon, and it's reasonable to feel sad on your birthday if you don't have like the people around you that you usually spend it with, like around you, you know. But I have been receiving a lot of love from back home, so it's good to know that, you know, that they're still thinking about me just as much as I'm thinking about them. And yeah, I'm having a great time. I'm gonna call it a night. I will catch in tomorrow, probably in the morning, right before I go to training, and then right after my lab class, my second final of the semester. second final of reg season school. So that's where we're at. That's what's going on. I will catch you later. Later as in tomorrow. Good morning. Currently Thursday, December 11th, 10 a.m. And I am going to get up and get ready because I have training in an hour. And then my lab final today. So I'm gonna get up and get ready. I'll check back in, most likely after training. And maybe you'll see a clip of me training today, but we'll see. Okay, we're back. I got done with training around like 12, so I went back home and ate lunch. And now I am on my way to my lab class for my second final. And after that, by the time we get out of the final, it should be time for dinner. So I will go to dinner and then I will come home and like change because I have to do an ice bath tonight. So there's that. But after that, I sleep and then we go for the meet tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm also really nervous, but I'm really excited. So I'll catch you in later, probably after the ice bath or at dinner. I don't know. I'll catch in later though. Final done. There were only a couple questions that I was super not confident in, but hey, is what it is. It's over. I'm proud of myself that I did it, and it's snowing hella hard. Like, you see how big these snowflakes are? So I'm heading back home now. I also seen that there's free Brazilian Jiu Jitsu class tonight at 6:30, so I think I might go to that just to try it. Honestly, not much else. We're chilling, we're having a great time. Yeah, I'll probably check back in. I'll probably go, but I'll probably go after I get stuff from dinner and then go from there. Dude, this snow is crazy. This is why I can't have a beard. It's really caught in my beard. But yeah, and then meet tomorrow. So I'll check in later, probably at dinner or jiu-jitsu. You'll see. Okay, I'm checking in. I'm walking because I just got done with my first lesson for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And it's cool because the guy teaching it, one, he's from Sacramento, and two, he's doing it for free for the college kids every Thursday. So I think I'll pick that up and just see where it gets me. We learned a lot today. I learned a takedown. I learned side mount. I learned an underhand grab, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And then it's good because I was the only one in the class today. But Emethan, he and I, the instructor and I, we were doing practice rounds, and I got my ass handed to me. I was like, oh, I feel like I'm starting to get this. Of course, obviously, I haven't done jiu-jitsu before, so I was not the greatest, but I was like, guys, I can't do this. And then he's like, you're doing just fine. And then he would put me in locks and stuff, and I was like, I don't know, how do I get out of this? And then he was teach me stuff in between, but still I got my ass handed to me. But it was so much fun though, so I definitely will be going again when I get back from break. But that's definitely something that I did enjoy. So, and again, it was good because I was literally the only person there, so it was just he and I, and we were just going through it. So who knows, maybe this is the start of my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu era too. This is crazy. I guess this is what college is all about. I've picked up track and field again. I started on Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Is this what it's like being unemployed and in college? You just start doing random shit for the plot of it all. So that's what's going on. I'm going back to my dorm now. I'll check in when I'm back and after I've showered in all of my stuff before I say goodnight, and then I go to the meet tomorrow. Okay, we're back. I'm back. As you can see in the last clip, I went to the sports center. I was supposed to do an ice bath sometime today, but no. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I refuse. And plus, my toes are like TMI. My toes have been hella cold recently. So like, I'm scared that if I dunk them in little frigid ice water, they're gonna die. Like I'm being so for real. So I just did ice on both my thighs and my calves, and then heat. I did 15 minutes ice on, 15 minutes off of nothing, and then 15 minutes of heat, and then I went home after and I showered and I did my skincare. As you can see, I'm very glowy, very slugged, you know, very slugged, very shiny. But now you're going to pack my bag for tomorrow because bus leaves at 8:30. I'm gonna wake up kind of early, probably around like 6:45, 7, so I can get up and do my skincare and stuff and like get dressed and get ready. But I want to have my bag packed so I don't have to think about it. So let me set you up and then we will begin. Okay, so here's the backpack. Already in the backpack, I have my spikes. I have 2 pairs. I have these pair that the coach bought not for me specifically, but the coach bought these Pumas. I haven't put the spikes on me yet, but these are supposed to be my spikes for when I long jump. But we're not long jumping at this meet, so I won't be using them this time around. But I'm still gonna bring them just in case. And then I also have another pair of spikes, which is the ones that I got, or that I bought, kind of like, well, not I bought, but that were given as a gift for starting track until the end. These Nike Nike Zoom Rival XC. There it is. These are my shoes for everything else. So any running I'm doing, I'm gonna be doing it in those shoes. I could sprint a 400 in those, but I'm not running 400 this time around, so I'm not doing that. I might wear them for the 4x2 though. So as you can see, bag empty. You need to pack my uniform, which is just this jersey, and then on the back some fingers. So this jersey, and then we also have tights. I accidentally grabbed 2 pairs, but I'm gonna bring both pairs just in case, you know, you never know what will happen. So I'm gonna fold up both of these in the bag we go. And then, the other pair of tights. In the bag they go. And hikey, that is all I really have to pack in terms of like clothing. I'm probably gonna grab another shirt. After we finish the race and stuff, I'm going to wear my black Uniqlo tee underneath. And then, cause we're stopping by Chipotle to get dinner since we'll be back home to Fort Camp pretty late. So that is what's on the menu for that tomorrow. And I'm honestly kind of excited. I haven't had Chipotle in a while, so. But I know myself, I don't think I'll eat it like right then and there. I'll probably grab it and then just eat it when I get back home. So, everything else I kind of bring on my own accord. I have my fanny pack. I'm gonna put my wallet in this. I have my wallet, and then I also found a granola bar, so I'm gonna put that in here too. And then my fanny pack just has like my keys, Aquaphor lotion, and hand sanitizer, which is this Touchland one, the aloe. Nothing too crazy off of these. I'm actually gonna put this in the backpack. So nothing too crazy off of those, and then I'm gonna throw this into the bag. And then from there, my spikes go in the bag. Spikes in. That is the bag all packed. My spikes, my fanny pack, my uniform, and an extra shirt, just in case. And then there's stuff that I have to wear, obviously, to the meet that we're all gonna be wearing, and it's just like this tracksuit. I'll show you. So we're wearing, well, these are my gloves, but I'm gonna wear those on my way too. So But we have these like sweatsuit, and it has pants and a hoodie. And then we have a thick green weather jacket that has the logo on it. And it's really nice, quality is really good. So I'm gonna be wearing that, like that'll be what I go there in. So, and then obviously the Uniqlo shirt. Cause I don't know if we have a team shirt. I don't know if he's giving that to us or not. So I don't have anything like that yet. So it's just in case. And then that's kind of where we're at. I have earrings that I'm gonna wear tomorrow during the race. I lucky earrings. My watch, I don't know if I'll wear it during the race, but my watch I'll put on tomorrow. And that's kind of it. So, and then I have my water and everything I'll bring with me to the race. So that's kind of it. I'm gonna cut the video here for tonight and head to bed because my bitch gotta be up real early. So I will catch in and I will see you tomorrow morning when I'm up and awake. Good morning. It's race day. That's so crazy to say. It's currently like 7:10, 7:05. So I'm gonna do my hygiene, get dressed, and make hash browns to eat. So I have something in my stomach on my way down to, so I have something in my stomach on my way down to Grub, and then we get there. So I will catch you most likely on the bus or most likely at the race itself. Let's get the win today, everyone. Let's get the win. Okay, I'm all ready. I have skincare, brush my teeth. I have all my stuff. This jacket's too small, but you know, it is what it is. I don't really gas. This is how all the jackets always are. The arm sleeves are too short, so it's small. So that's where we're at. I'm making hash browns, so I have something on my stomach. And then my goal is to leave the dorm by 8 to get to the gym at like 8:05, 8:10, because we have to be there by 8:30. Or the bus leaves at 8:30, so we have to be there by 8:15. So I'm gonna be there by 8:05 and be early. So that's where we're at, that's what's going on. So I will check in, most likely on the bus, for real this time. And then hopefully I get a clip of me running, so that way I can throw it in here and just have the record that I did it, you know what I mean? So I will catch in later. Let me charge the baton bag. We made it. We're at the school now. UMaine, Orono. It's crazy. We're here now. I really check in right before we start warm up, and then I will go from there. We're putting the teeth in my spikes. I started on this one. So we're putting like the actual spikes like in with this little thing. Oh. So for races, I'm gonna wear these orange ones or the yellow ones for the 4x2. And then for the 600, I'm wearing my black and white ones. So that's where we're at. This track, I'm gonna show you guys soon. This track is crazy. It's super, like, I didn't realize like how small it was gonna be, honestly. And not only that, but like there's like a lip, like it lifts up around the corners, around the bends. I'm like, guys, that's crazy. I've never seen that before in like a track. So that's what's going on. And there's also only like 4 lanes. So the heats are gonna be hella small, which isn't a bad thing, but like, again, it's just not something I'm used to. Like for outdoor stuff, like outdoor I think is 8 lanes. So I just never, I don't know. I'm excited, I'm nervous, honestly. But it'll be fine, it'll be fun. Everything's gonna be great. So I will check in a second. most likely after I finish putting all the spikes in and I show you guys what the track looks like. I'm checking in. It's currently 4 o'clock. My first race of the day, the 600, is at 5. So I'm gonna warm up in like 30 minutes and run it and see what happens. I'm nervous. I'm excited. But, you know, I just gotta finish the race, you know, so I'm not gonna let my nerves take me out because, like, I got it, you know. Like, if there's anybody who could do it, it's me. So that's where we're at. That's what's going on. I will check in after and update with what I place in for the 600. Look at what I got. My number! Got my number! Heat 1, lane 3. I'm nervous. But I have to finish the race. That's all I have to do. All I have to do is finish the race, and I want to finish it first. So I'm manifesting it, I'm pushing for that. So I'll check in after. Race done. First race done. For the 600 in my heat, there was 3 people. I placed second, but off of technicality, the guy who beat me in first isn't attached to a school. So out of the other person in my heat who was attached to the school, who was attached to a school, they got second, I got first, and I got third overall. I am happy by the technicality, but I'm pissed at myself because I want more, you know. Last race is the 4x2. 4x2. So that one, it'll be a sprint. I can just gas out and just go for it and just hope for the best. So that's what's going on. That's how I'm feeling. Yeah. I cried at the end of the race because I was just pissed. Obviously, there's going to be people better and faster than me, but I'm still gonna, like, this makes me want to push so much harder to be faster than anyone. Oh man. So that's where we're at. That's what's going on. And we'll check in later. Look at where we are. We're in the dorm. We're back home from our road trip out of Orono, and the meet was a success today. Again, I still kind of feel that, like, I don't think sorrow is the right word, but that want to, like, continue to do better. Like, even today, like, when we got home, like, I was saying bye to everyone, and then I was like, okay, good night, coach, thank you so much for today. And you're like, great job today. Like, again, great job today. Like, you know, like, you did really well for it being your first time back to running. And I was like, don't worry, the next meet I'm gonna try my hardest to, like, be, like, quicker, faster, stronger, you know. So I'm praying that he gives me workouts that I can do at home or when I'm back home, because I'm pretty sure I can find a gym where I'll just go gym with someone and then I do my own thing while they do theirs. And then I'm gonna bring my running shoes back home, so I'm gonna start running now. So yeah, I do truly, like, but I know that I will be literally so good at the next meet. Like, it's gonna be crazy. So I'm cutting today's part here. That is all of my Friday. I will catch you in on Saturday, which should be a chiller day. Not much, literally nothing going on. So yeah, I will catch you later. Okay, we're up and at 'em. It's currently 4 p.m. It's Saturday, December 13th. I got home, slept, and I woke up at 1 p.m. today. So I literally slept for 12, almost 13 hours. But right now, I'm heading to the bank, and then I'm also gonna go to the store because I want peanut butter for my pretzels that I have at home. So I'm gonna go to the bank to drop off some money into my account, and then head to the store, then head back. And I have some ATI stuff that I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna do that. And then I also would like to start watching One Piece because it is the weekend, and that is when I reserve my One Piece time. So Gonna watch One Piece probably, and then call it a night. I might get dinner at the caf. To be determined. I have no clue. We'll see. And then we will go from there. So that's where we're at. That's what's going on. I will check in later, probably before I go to sleep. If not later, then I will check in on Sunday, because I am supposed to be going studying with a couple friends at First Smile. So I will check in later. Okay, we're back. So the bank was closed at 12 today, not 5 like how I thought. So I didn't end up going to the bank, but I still went to Hannaford. I got peanut butter, a couple more pretzels, and I also got a 3 Musketeer because I looked at it for too long. But all 3 items together only came out to like $7. So I think that's a win. I think that's a win. Yeah. I'm still gonna go ahead to dinner, so I'm probably gonna do that as soon as I get back to my dorm and I drop off the peanut butter and pretzels, and then go from there. Good afternoon. We're up. It's like 11:30, 11:45 right now. We're still gonna go study at First Smile, so I'll record a bit of that. I'll probably cut the video there. But right now, I'm just eating dinner stuff that I brought home, and I'm playing Genshin Impact, but I'm watching the cutscenes, so that's what's going on. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm really sore from yesterday, and I'm really excited because I go home sometime this week, but I can't spill any details on that because I can't spill. So that's where we're at. That's what's going on. I will check in later. We're back. As you can see from the last clip, it wasn't a study session. Leo and a bunch of other people surprised me for my birthday, and they got me this basket. It's kind of it's not wrecked, but it's not as nice as it was when I first got there, and then it says happy birthday on it. It's a cute little green bow. So I'm gonna go through and show you everything they got me while I talk about how I'm feeling. First we have this little cute thing. I'm gonna put it on my desk. I honestly was not expecting it. Like, I walked in and I seen like the basket and stuff, and I was like, oh, it's somebody's birthday. Like, I'm so excited. Like, we're gonna sing happy birthday. It's gonna be so cute. And then I turned the corner and literally Leah was there, Will was there, Anna, Haley, Rebecca, Amelia, Izzy, like Khalees even. And I just met Khalees not even like a week ago. Like, all these people who have been so kind to me, like as soon as I got here, like literally what I would do without them, I have no clue, you know? That's what I'm saying, Aquaphor. I've never had a container like this for Aquaphor. I've only ever had like the big tubes. So this is good. I think I should be able to bring this home on the thing, on the plane. So that's it. So yeah, and then they lit the candles on the cupcakes and they sung happy birthday, and I was just so like thankful and grateful. And then like after that, then we started studying. I was studying for fundamentals, and Izzy and Amelia were studying history, and then Leo, Khalees, Will were studying for adult. Rebecca was working, and then Giselle showed up and she got me this cute plant. She got me this cute orchid, and it makes me so sad because I'm literally about to go home in T-minus like a couple of days. So I'm gonna leave it in the care of Amelia and Izzy while I'm gone up until I get back. But yeah, honestly, I just did not know how to feel like off rip. Like when I walked in and when they were like, surprise! I was like, because like I don't usually celebrate my birthday, and this is to no one's fault. Like, my birthday is 1, around Christmas, 2, it's around finals,
and 3, me and all my friends were in college. Like you know, we need to make sure we pass our finals, and I am not a bitter ass bitch who is like, you have to celebrate my birthday. Like, I don't care if you have finals. Like, I'm very much so a person. I've actually never had a foot mask before, so I'm excited to try this. I've never been that type of person to be like, oh, I really want to do this, and like, I don't really care if it's like right before finals and stuff. You know, I've always been the one to be like, you know, it's okay. Like, we can celebrate another time. Like, I will have another birthday, I promise. So focus on your finals. I'll be here. We can celebrate after. We can celebrate during break, and we usually do end up celebrating like during break or after. So, like, I'm pretty sure we celebrated my birthday last year, way after break and stuff, and they got me this mug with stuff in it. So, you know, like, I'm actually kind of excited to try this. I feel like I've never had a marshmallow pop before, so I'm actually excited to try this. But yeah, I am super thankful and super grateful for like them and everything that like everything they did. Like, I feel like I don't know, I feel like I'm one of those people where it's like I try my best to do as much as I can, but recently I feel like I haven't been there. Not just for them, but just for like my friends at home too. I feel like I haven't been super present, and like I'm trying to be a lot more present because they deserve that. And as a good friend, as a good friend that I want to be, like, I need to make sure that I give them that, you know, because you may never know what somebody else is going through, you know. So I feel like I'm super thankful and I'm super grateful that they were here and they wanted to celebrate my birthday with me. And Leo lied to me about like studying, and he can't lie either. So I was so confused as to like, I'm like, how did he pull it off, you know? So I'm gonna cut the video here. That was my week. Crazy week, I know. And but again, I don't know if I'll be posting a lot during break because I'll be back home and I want to spend time with my friends and family back home. You know, I didn't think I needed this, but I think I really did need a good surprise, you know? So I'm very happy that I got that. I'm so excited to go home though and see my friends, but now I'm excited to come back because I now have people to look forward to when I come back here, you know? So that's where we're at. That's what's going on. I will catch you in the next video.